Hello and welcome. Today we're doing a question from LeetCode called Keys in Rooms. It's a medium. Let's get started. There are n rooms and you start in room 0. Each room has a distinct number in 0, 1, 2 all the way to n-1, and each room may have some keys to access the next room. Formally, each room I has a list of keys rooms I, and each key rooms ij is an integer in 0 to n-1, where n is the length of rooms. Any key rooms ij equals v opens the room with number v. Initially, all the rooms start locked except for room 0. You can walk back and forth between rooms freely. Return true if and only if you can enter every room. Example 1, we have room 0, 1, 2, 3. We output true because we can start in room 0, pick key 1, and then go to room 1. So we go to room 1, pick up key 2, go to room 2. At room 2, we see we have a list of keys. Room 3 is in that key. Go to room 3. There are no keys there, but it's okay since we've visited all of the rooms, so we output true. Example 2, we have room 0, 1, 2, 3. And here we output false. We start with room 0. And we see we have keys for room 1 and 3, so we can go from 0 to 1 and 0 to 3. So at room 1, what keys does 1 have? It has keys for 3, 0, and 1. So 1 can go to 3, can go to 0, or it can go back to itself. And at room 3, we have keys for 0. And we see that we never actually hit room 2, so we output false. So for this question, we want to start with all the rooms that we can visit, everything that's unlocked. We start from room 0. We see what keys that room has and add those to our next rooms to be visited. And for each room that we need to visit, we see what keys that room has. If we haven't already visited those rooms, we add that onto our list to visit next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a set for visited rooms and a stack for rooms that are unlocked that I need to visit. And it's going to start with the room 0 since room 0 starts unlocked. So while stack is not empty, so while stack, I'm going to pop off what's in stack. So room equals stack.pop. And I'm going to explore the keys in that room. So if I'm doing this, I can add my room to my visited set. Since I'm in here, I'm visiting this. So visited add room, and then for key in rooms indexed with room. For each key, I want to check if it's in visited or not. If not, I'm going to add this to my stack. So if key not in visited, stack.append key. And we're going to go through the entire stack that way. Once done, we're going to return true or false. So this means if we visited all of our rooms, the length of visited is going to equal our input list. So return whether or not the length of visited equals the length of rooms. And a quick walkthrough, let's start with this example right here. We have our visited, and it's going to be empty, and we have stack, which is going to start with room 0. So I pop off what's in stack, have that in my room, add that to visited. I check all the keys in this room. So I have keys for 1 and 3. None of them are in visited, so I add that to my stack. Go back in, pop off what's on top, add that to visited, take off room 3, add that to visited. Check all the keys in that room. So I have keys for room 0, but I see that it's already visited, so I have nothing back I need to add to stack, so I can move on back into my while loop and pop off the remaining room, add it to visited, and iterate through room 1's keys. So I have key 3, it's already in visited, nothing to add to stack. Room 0 is visited, room 1 is visited, and I have nothing to add to stack. So the length of my visited is 3, but I had 4 rooms. So I had 0, 1, 2, 3. I had 4 rooms in total I needed to visit, but I only visited 3. So I would output false. So let's run code. I'm going to comment all of this out. accepted and submit. And it is accepted as well. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.